Hello everyone, it's Lindy from Stitchin' Lindy. It's another weekly update video. It's Thursday. My week has been fantastic, busy to say the least, but it's been a great week. I've gotten fully back on track of being more mindful of my eating, tracking everything, tracking before I eat. So I'm feeling really confident in my tracking and my mindfulness again. Even yesterday, it was an extremely busy. I've been working overtime every single day. It's so busy at work, and Paige is home for her spring break, which is now indefinitely. But yesterday was a hectic day, busy day, and I was exhausted when I was done work, and I said I don't want to cook, but I was still mindful. I made sure to track. It was higher in points, but I tracked everything. I went to the nutritional value and just plugged that in. I was not playing a guessing game of what toppings shouldn't be counted for, whatnot. I tracked everything just right from the nutritional value. Sometimes I feel like it is better to do it that way because you never know what oils and butters and grease and fats are going into these foods. So I did try to pick a lower option. It was still 31 points, but I had a sub, which we went to Firehouse Subs because they're my favorite. But yeah, I was honest. I'm very honest tracking this week. And yesterday was the only day that I did not get a blue dot of the whole week. So I felt very good. I wasn't even all that over in my points for the day, really. I think I ended my day with like 38 points because the rest of my meals were so low, like 2 and 3 points each meal. So I was very mindful with my eating, even though we did eat out last night. And I did not get pop for a drink. I got water, so I doing very good. I'm feeling very confident in my tracking, in my mindfulness, in my eating. I did go back to having my cottage cheese, and I know it does play gut issues with me, but I wanted to think back and look back on a time when I was doing the best on this program that I've ever done, feeling the best, feeling the most confident, encouraged to just keep going when I started my journey. That was at the beginning of me starting WW, and that was what my meals were. And this is a benefit of me taking pictures of all the meals that I eat, because I can now go back and say, oh, I had this on this day. Everything has been posted on my Facebook group, on my Connect. I have these pictures everywhere. So it's really helped even in the long run, 2 years down the road, where I can go back and say, okay, these were some meals, and just kind of refresh myself. So it's definitely beneficial, especially for myself, to be taking pictures of all the food that I eat. So I'm really happy that I have. It helped on the scale. This is my time of the month this week. So I always find that I'm worried about this week because I have a lot of bloat, a lot of weight, water retention, but I've kept up with my water intake. My water intake is up to 5 of these a day. So I'm very happy with my water intake right now. And I've incorporated a lot more fruit in my diet. I am eating more melons than I should have, especially at this time, because right now I should be eating more pineapple and watermelon and berries, but I need to get watermelon because I'm craving it. Actually, someone made mention on the on Connect that they love watermelon with their cottage cheese, and I was like, I need watermelon. I haven't had it in a long time. So right now I'm on mangoes and cantaloupe, and mangoes are just so refreshing right now. So Loblaws, I don't know if everybody superstore has them, but they're $5 packs. And yes, I know they're more money than buying the fruit, but I don't want the waste. It's it's easier convenience for me just to grab these packs. They're $5. There's ones that have it's just large slices of cantaloupe, pineapple, honeydew melon. There's ones with only cantaloupe, there's mangoes. So I grab a couple of those every week, and then it's just easy to go to. And Also for my fruit and veggie trays, I've started back on prepping my fruit and veggie trays. So it's also easier for those because I can just slice quickly into pieces and plop them into my fruit and veggie tray. So it is, it's beneficial for me. I know it is more expensive because you're paying $5 for a tray of fruit when you can buy like 10 of those fruits and cut them up for probably the same price. But it helps me. It's faster on the go. And it's just not as time consuming with all the prep. Because I did fall back on my prep. I did go back to almost no prep at all. So this week I started incorporating more of my prep. I did my hard-boiled eggs. I did my fruit and veggie tray. That is what I did this week, and I did make a banana bread as well. My banana bread that I make is a vegan banana bread, which the kids love. All of them love it, but it is not so point friendly. So I do tend to either freeze it for when the kids are here, or I'll have 1 or 2 slices, but I try to stay away from it because it is higher in points, but it's so delicious. But it can be incorporated. Everything can be incorporated. And with eating fresh fruit and fresh veggies really help go a long way. And your just clean eating, it's really goes a long way. If you're eating your lean protein, if you're eating your chicken, if you're eating fruits and veggies, it's your Greek yogurt, your eggs, it's going to really help you boost your meals, and that's what I'm getting back to this week. So I'm really happy that I've gotten back to that. I have incorporated avocados. I have incorporated cottage cheese. I mean, I eat 1% cottage cheese, so it's not a lot, and half a cup goes a long way. If you measure out your cottage cheese, half a cup is a big portion, and it's only 2 points. So top that with your fruit, your eggs, that's a good meal. So that's what my go-to has been this week. Today I ended up having half an avocado instead of my eggs, and then I had my cottage cheese and fruit, and it's delicious. It's so fulfilling. It's great, and it carries me till even past lunchtime. But I'm trying to make sure that I get my breakfast in, because so many days that I was going not getting my breakfast in, and then by 11 o'clock I'm starving, and I just either am binge eating on crap, or I'm so hungry that I just want to order out. So I'm making it a priority to make sure that I have my breakfast. Not necessarily as soon as I wake up, because I'm not an early eater. I tend to eat later. That's why I actually went to intermittent fasting, because I found that there were days I wasn't even eating until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm not an early eater at all, but by 10:30, 11, I have to be eating my breakfast. Otherwise, I'm going to go down that same path of binging or wanting to eat out, or just picking up a carb or a starch and wanting to have that just to satisfy me quickly. So, and I know it's not going to be beneficial in the long run. So that's what I'm working on. This week's goal going forward is I'm going to make sure that I'm still continuing to incorporate these clean eating habits, being mindful, tracking everything, having fruit and veggies. That's one of my biggest goals, is with my prep of making my fruit and veggie tray. I try to have every single meal one thing out of that, because it's such a waste of my time to not be eating it and it go bad. So I try to make my goal of every single meal have at least one thing out of that tray. So that's what my goal has been this week. So it really helps me. And I mix it up, fruit and veggie, and throughout the week I'll top it up to make sure that it's continuously full. So it really helps me. I did actually start making it over a year ago. I started doing this fruit and veggie tray so that we could sit down with this at nighttime, and that was our go-to snack at nighttime. I would just instantly bring that out and put it on the couch, and if we were snacky, it was there. But I did find, because I just brought it out unintentionally, I would just bring it out and put it there. But if I'm not snacky, why am I bringing it out? If I don't need something, why am I bringing it out? Whether it's 0 points or not, it still does have calories, so I need to be mindful of that as well. So I do not bring it out at nighttime anymore. And we actually have been doing very good on not nighttime snacking at all this week. So we've been doing really good. Actually, we started our own little challenge ourselves I saw somebody on Connect, I can't remember who it was, posted up a tracker, the regular weight loss trackers, but they posted up 11 weeks. So that was to the beginning of summer. So the end of June, which was it was going to be, that's what their summer tracker was, to get to their summer more comfortable weight. So 11 weeks. So we actually did it one extra week to my birthday, mine and Jenny's birthday, which is July 4th. So that brings us to our birthday. So 12 weeks is our goal, and we have our tracker set up. So I'm proud to say that all of us have done amazing. Jenny has maintained this week. My mom is down 1.4. Austin is down 2 pounds, and I am down 0.8. So I am very happy, especially with me on Shark Week and making sure to be mindful, keeping in my water. I did have my more sodium intake last night with the sub, but I made sure to maintain my water intake, so I flushed it all out, and I'm very happy to have a 0.8 loss on especially this week. So I am very happy with my week. Going forward, I'm going to continue to work on being mindful of my eating, doing my prep. I might actually incorporate a soup, which I did actually plan on doing a soup last week and I totally forgot. But yeah, I plan on doing a soup so that I have that for lunches as well. And I always find that when I prep a soup and I put this big pot of soup into the fridge, and then I'll make sure to eat it every single day so I'm eating it up. But I don't want to do that. So what I think I want to do this week is I want to prep a soup, a chicken soup. It's actually Sandra D's recipe. It's the best chicken noodle soup, or chicken soup. You don't even have to put the noodles in. Chicken soup that I've ever had. Check out Sandra D's Life with Sandra D on Facebook, and she has posted the video, either the video or just the recipe on there. I can't remember. But Sandra also did start up her YouTube channel again. I believe it's Life with Sandra D or just Sandra D with an exclamation mark. And she has, actually, I think it's Calorie Counting with Sandra D now, because Sandra's on doing calorie counting because her WW membership was up, which I'm so happy to hear that you're continuing to do calorie counting. Calorie counting is so great. I have a couple friends that have lost over 100 pounds doing calorie counting. So being in a caloric deficit is something that so many people do, and it's a great way to stay on your journey. So I'm really proud of you, Sandra. You're doing amazing. Her first week was outstanding. I think she lost like 6 or 7 pounds. I might be wrong, but that was her first week of doing it. So proud of you, Sandra. You're doing amazing. You and Jamie, I'm so glad you guys are continuing with this journey on what works for you. So everybody has to do what is going to work for them. If there's a lot of people that don't agree with WW, and that's fine. It's a program that works for a lot of people. A lot of people don't understand it, and that's fine. You don't have to, because it's our journey. So it's what's working for me, and it's the community more than anything. Having that support of everybody is it's so helpful, and I've met so many amazing people along the way that have been in my corner and cheering me on through everything, ups, downs, struggles, successes, everything. And my journey is nowhere near what I want it to be, and that's on me. That's not on the WW program. There have been a lot of hurdles that have come up in life, and this is life. This is what we're living right now. So we just have to try and stick the program and continue to put ourselves first. So that's a continuous work in progress for myself, is to put myself first, because I don't, and I know it. Unfortunately, that's what I do. But yeah, I'm feeling very confident. I'm great. So back to the soup. It's Sandra D's soup recipe that I'm doing. It's the chicken soup. You can put noodles in it. You don't have to. But I always put a big pot in the fridge and then try to eat it every single day, and I get sick of it. So what I think I'm going to do is make a big pot, but I will portion it out individually and only put 3 to 4 in the fridge and then the rest in the freezer, so that way I can have them individually portioned for another week, and I don't need to necessarily make a pot every single week just to have for lunches, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do for my prep this week. My hard-boiled eggs, my fruit and veggie tray, my pot of soup, and just portioning everything out to how I need it to be, making sure my fridge is stocked up good. Paige's birthday is next week. She is turning 6 on Wednesday on the 21st. We're doing a cake on Sunday because the boys are here this weekend. So that is something I'm going to be challenging myself to make sure that if I do have some, I'll probably have some cake. Let's be real, it's cake. And I'm not going to deprive myself. I'll probably have a piece of cake or a cupcake, but limit myself to only one and make sure that I do have some good snacks, fruits, veggies out, just to make sure that I can still stay on track. Even though if I do want that cupcake, it's fine because I have the points to account for it. So that is what I'll be working on this weekend. So wish me luck. But also I am still getting in my walks every single day. We're actually going to be going out probably within the next little while. Miss Paigey is having her breakfast. But I've been getting her to come out with me every single morning, which has been helpful to me because when she was homeschooling, right away I was like, how am I supposed to get out and get my walk in? Because I forced myself to go out when I was walking her to school, and then I would just get my extra long walk in. But with her home, we're not forced to get up and get out of the house. So we've been doing really good in getting our walks in, and I'm really proud of her because she's wanting to get them in as well. It's to have a 6-year-old walk with you when you want to walk and to the distance that you want to walk is not usually, it's not helpful. Let's just put it that way. So I'm very happy that she's coming with me, and we have, because Austin's been on days this week, getting out for a walk after dinner as well. So next week Austin is on afternoon, so it'll be more challenging to make sure that I'm getting myself out there and walking, especially after dinners, but I want to make sure that I get my one walk in. If I get more in, then that's even more of a benefit, but I want to get back to my strength training and get my kettlebell workouts in. So my goal for this week is to make sure I'm maintaining my walks. We're on day 50 today. I'm very proud of myself for continuing to do this. So I'm very happy with this. Continuing to get my walks in. Am I on day 50 or day 49? I can't remember. 50's coming up, whether it's today or tomorrow. But I want to make sure I get the one walk in, but I don't want to pressure myself to, I have to get that second walk in. As long as I get the one in, I'm happy. I get that fresh air. I get out there. It's beautiful out. Today is great because I was so worried when I woke up that it was not going to be good. It was so overcast this morning. But it's beautiful out, and then I want to make sure I'm getting my kettlebell workout in at lunchtime because I do have a 45-minute lunch that I can focus on that workout specifically. So that is my goal going forward, getting my one walk in and a kettlebell workout, and making sure to prep, be more mindful, and just tracking all of my food. So I've had an excellent week. I hope you guys have. Please drop a comment below. Let me know in the comments, how was your week? How did it go on the scale? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is not struggling with the stay-at-home order, and just keep doing what you can. Go out. You can go out. You can exercise. Get that fresh air in. It's something that's going to just help our soul, really. It helps us sleep better when we do get outside as well. So I'm trying to make sure that I do. Another thing that I have picked back up again this week is reading, and I've really enjoyed it. A couple nights I was reading out back because I set up the patio furniture all last weekend. And last week I actually read a chapter in bed before I went to bed. So I was very happy that I got back to that, and I want to continue doing that as well. So I am reading, I don't even have my book here with me. I am reading a Nora Roberts book, I think. Can't remember the title. It's been so long that I don't even remember what the book is, but I started picking it up and reading it again. I'm actually almost done the book, so I don't know why I put it down and stopped reading, but life gets the best of us. Anyways, I hope you guys all had a great week. Please let me know any successes, challenges, goals that you're working on. Let me know if anybody's doing the 11 or 12 week challenge for summer. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you guys all had a great week. Keep on walking. Keep on sharing those posts, tagging me. Let me know that you're walking with me. Have a great week, guys. As always, my handles are at the bottom. Stitch and Lindy on Connect. And on Facebook, my Facebook group is Stitch and Lindy's Weight Loss Journey.